Hi, I'm Kimberly Corrington, and I am a co-chair for Ashford Park Mailbox Brigade. Today I am showing you how to do a monument mailbox by yourself. So you're going to need a few things. You're going to need hedge clippers, you're going to need wire, and gloves, your ribbon, and a lot of greenery. Now I'm about to do 10 mailboxes, so you won't need this much for one box, but we'll get started. So initially, I'll get the clipping. Nice. And I start on the ground. And I put all the stems on one end, all the greenery on the other. And you're gonna have to like groom it a little bit. Monument mailboxes typically take a little more greenery. You will not need this much to do one. All right. We'll just kind of pop it all up there. So once you get it on the ground, you can kind of fan it out to about the width of the mailbox. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then you want to take the wire. This is the trickiest part about a monument mailbox, doing it by yourself. I typically affix the wire initially to the mailbox here. Sometimes they have the hook. Whatever it is, you can just put it here. Don't panic. We'll remove it before we leave. So you get it started here. Then I take the wire and I wrap it around. The next thing you need to notice are their plants. You don't want to smush their garden. Like that. Okay, and then again I just kind of hook it and let it fall. So you're going to tie it off to the mailbox handle. You're going to wrap it around, kind of hook it back, not tied, and let it fall. Then you want to pick up your greenery and put it on top of the box. Don't panic, we'll cut the back off. All right, so once you have the greenery on top, you're gonna take your wire and you're gonna crisscross it across the mailbox. And you're gonna put it under one corner and then you're gonna crisscross it back across. Finagle it so that it goes up one side and down the other. So it makes an X across the top. Now this is the tricky part. Not really, but you're left with wire here and wire at the mailbox. So you can take your wire cutters and cut it. And then you're going to unwrap it from the mailbox so it's not attached anymore. So you have these two pieces of wire. Now you want to keep it tight. So I typically twist these a little bit. And then I find a wire, here's one, on top of the mailbox. and just tuck it under and twist it around that wire. So crisscross the top, unhook it from the mailbox, and then you're just going to twist it around one of the wires that crisscross the top. So now it's on the mailbox. Typically, you'll need to kind of shimmy and shift it. Okay, so your greenery clippings are up. Now you'll need to find your magnolia leaves. And just like with the traditional mailbox, I typically pinch some off to create a stem. And you want to find a branch. You want to tuck it under. Put a little more on there. Again, you might have to snap off some leaves to give yourself a good stem to poke underneath it. It's pretty. Okay, then you want to come to the back. And we're going to trim these back. Okay. See, they're not poking up as much. Okay, so once you're on the front of the mailbox, you'll want to need to grab your bow and fluff it up. And we're gonna put it in the front. It doesn't have to be perfect at the moment because we'll have to fluff it again when we get it on the box. So you're gonna take the wire and kind of feel for a branch or another piece of wire. Right now this is attached to a branch, so that's what I feel first. Oops. Hold on. Thought it was. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then you're going to wrap the wire around the branch. And secure it by twisting the two wires together. You'll also then take your CHOA tag and you're going to take one of the pieces that was to the ribbon, thread it through the hole in the CHOA tag and put it on there. Now this is where the fluffing comes in. So you kind of want to cascade the bow. And fluff a little more. So at the end, you want to step back and look at it. One, you want to make sure that the mail carrier can still access the mailbox, which they can. And then also you want to make sure there's nothing sticking up. But this one looks pretty good. So you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. Happy to answer.